It's working. Hello. Okay, cool. It's working. Okay, cool. What's up? Sorry. What's up, everybody? My name is Battle Pine Wolf. I'm the host, commentator, and part organizer of the CTS, and I'm making this video for anybody who missed the past tournaments from series 1 to 3, so you guys could be caught up. Before we get to that, I want to tell you guys a little about myself for people who don't know me. Again, my name is Battle Pine Wolf. I'm a Free Fire player of 8 years, and I've played in a few NA tournaments. My thing was like my name is like not really in there that much. So, but while playing in tournaments, I did realize, hold up, the NA community is not getting that many tournaments as it really should be. Hence why I started CTS. So I was like, bro, why not start your own tournament series so more teams can have access to more tournaments? Wow. So it was like one of my my main motivations to start the CTS. Hence why we had to, we made this far into the series. So further ado, we're gonna get into series 1, and we're gonna talk about like what happened and so on with each series. So with series 1, that was the main start of the CTS. It was like with me, do my first hosting, my first tournament. I'll be honest, I ain't know jack shit. I ain't really know jack shit about hosting tournament. I only know like just a little bit, enough to where it could be like manageable, or like we could like run it a little bit. But regardless, though, it went okay. But it was the first tournament. It was pretty much like the rough beginning of the CTS. But regardless though, teams could, enough teams came to play. Like some teams that you guys probably know, some you probably even never heard of. But regardless though, the teams came to cook. For Group A, we had Gang Fast that dominated Group A with damn near ease. We had Smart TP as well, and we also had Lunatics 2 that came in third place. Gang Fast first, Smart TP second, and Lunatics 2 for third. Now, the top 6 of Group A went to the finals, and due to the fact there wasn't enough teams at the time for Group B, the remaining teams, which I think was 5 teams, went with the remaining half, the other top 6, I believe. Yeah, top six. The top 6 teams of Group A into the finals to where they all just went out and just duke it out. After that, regardless though, I don't know. I keep saying regardless, regardless of that, the teams played well. With Gang Fast taking first place with holding, I believe, the series with 208 points. I believe. I had to check after this, but securing a spot for the most points in the series. So, we also had Punjabi Stunners, which was one of the teams that came in second. Also one of the teams that was in Group B that automatically went to the finals. And then we had, I could check right now right quick. Then we had Team Fighters, which was a very other smart, which was also another strong team that came in third. Other than that, those teams. Those 3 teams did good, but Game Fast came in first place. Now, moving on to Series 2. Series 2 was way much better. We had one of the teams that came in the low ranks, which was like came in 6th place, which was Asian Gang, dominating Group A, and they was putting BTA to the teams on the in the group. Then we had Insta Esports for Group B, one of the newer teams coming in and just cleaning house. But regardless of that, Instant Esports and Asia Gang both teams came in wanted second to both teams came in 11th and 12th, with Asia Gang being in 11th place and Instant Esports being in 12th, which is very surprising because those two teams dominated in their group. Which is very kind of an upset, which opened the gates to other teams with such as Punjabi Studies 1, PvP Esports, and No Guns X taking top 3 for the finals of Series 2, with Punjabi Studies 1 securing their first place, making them the second team to win in the CTS and also win Series 2. And then we get to Series 3. Oh my God, yo, hold up, give me a second, cause I would say that Series 3 was probably the best series as of right now. We had wait a second, give me 1 second. We had newer teams, and not only that, we had an influencer team coming in and joining the tournament. If you know the influencer team, which was Clan VO, team leader is Gilberto, and he runs a team, and I would say that they came in and cooked in their Group A. Their Group A, they dominated with ease. But then we have a Group B with No Guns X, the team that came in, I believe, third place for Series 2, dominating Group B. But then we get to the finals for Series 3, and we have and I'm just gonna say that Clan VO just cleaned house, sweep. They just cleaned house a lot, man. I was gonna say, wait a second. Yeah, like I said, they just cleaned house. Then we had No Guns X coming in surprisingly 7th place. Even though they dominated Group B, they did more of a poor performance in the finals, probably due to the fact that there wasn't some of the teams that advanced from Group A. They was not really used to going against. Hence why they went down. They went down and came in 7th place in the finals. And we had Clan VO again taking Series 3 with ease, with a total of 215 points in one series, breaking the series record of 208 points by Gangfast, and which makes them the highest, the most points leader in a single series. So with that being said, we now move on to Series 4. Series 4 is the most upcoming tournament, which will be late this month on November 21st, with Group A kicking it off and Group B on the 22nd. Now we do have a couple of the same teams coming in, but since registration is open and the spots are not filled, we are looking for newer teams. So if you want to compete in these tournaments to have a chance to win 4,240 diamonds, registration is open. If you want to sign up, you could DM me on TikTok. I was saying the form, fill out the form, join the Discord server, and after that, we will put your team in a corresponding group. Now I will say that we're looking for a total of 24 teams, but we will accept an extra 3 or 4 just in case any teams decide to drop out. That's really much of the recap video. And I really do look forward to Series 4. Series 4 is I believe it's gonna be a part of our best series. With that being said, I do hope you guys again enjoy your day and night, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.